Hey, what's going on, guys? We are here live at the Solid Showdown in Chesterfield County Fairgrounds. Check out all of these monster trucks. Probably the most I've seen in one spot so far, and these are all decked out. So show and shine, so we're gonna show all these trucks. Check that 5th scale one out right there. Whew. The trailing arms are like the size of my pinky as far as width or diameter around. Look at that axle too, man. Beastly. This is the new Sen monster truck, solid axle. Same basic truck, different bodies on them, but the one looks a lot bigger just because the body sits higher. But 8 shocks around, 2 per side and axle. Got a bunch of them here. They're doing some cool oval races with them as like intermission raffle type thing, and they pull out some people to race them in an oval. A lot of fun. 5 cars or 5 trucks going at one time. There's some mayhem. Because we're not used to going laps. We're used to be like 15 to 20 seconds and done. For us to keep them up and running 3 laps is pretty hard. All right, they got the tanks over here. How's it going, Josh? Lewis? These tanks, this is what I gotta get for next year. Sweet. Retro, so many retro trucks. Bunch of Bigfoot. J Concepts has a bunch of really cool Bigfoot builds set up at their booth that they're actually running, but I can't show them all in one spot right now. Here's my grandma on Bigfoot. This Rolling Thunder, man, this thing is awesome. 3D printed van body, super huge. Much bigger than the lunchbox as far as scale, but it actually looks good on the truck. It looks right. These are the mega trucks. Here are my 2 mega trucks right here. This is a 3D printed Megalodon. Looks super cool. King Sling, Bog Hog. This is the new J Concepts setup right here. Check out the Dooley mud tires. So they've got new rims for these. Can't remember the name of it. I'll have to go over. They've got them at their booth. We'll go look at them in a minute. Check out this crustacean custom body here. The Gravedigger, the USA paint job. Here's my Metal Militia, Snakebite, Northern Nightmare over there. Check out the Wonder Woman with the glowing LED crown, I guess. Or lasso, not crown. Looks like a crown. I'm an idiot. All right, let's look at these over here. Picture of that. They got them over here. Here we go. Crimson Dooleys. Gold ones, those are awesome. These are the inserts for the mega truck wheels. I bought some when they came out, but I haven't put them on yet. Just need to find time. I need to stop traveling so much. Beadlock sets. So cool. I'm gonna have to walk out of here with some new tires. They got all their new tires out here. I like the gold year ones. I need to get some of those for my Bigfoot. Hobbytown's here. They're awesome local sponsor of all these events. They got all the stuff I need because I break everything. I need to break a servo, so I have a reason to get one of these Reef RC ones. Nice. Got the guys from Michigan here. Long drive. That's my home state. Years ago. They brought the cooler weather with them, rolled in last night. This one makes me sad. No longer a truck on the scene. O'Donnell's not even racing. Bums me out. Bull Gear RC videos just waking up. So actually, okay, sticker bombs here. We're gonna try and do some stuff maybe to it before the racing starts. The shocks, the suspension I haven't done anything with, and it barely lifts. Those things are shot. So I need to work on that in the sometime here when I'm not shooting video. I'm over there somewhere. I've got like a really small area because I got here late yesterday. So my stuff's not set up very well. Freestyle RC is here with all of their cool new chassis. There's one of them here with the shock setup is awesome. Right here we go. Check this out. Oh my gosh. That's the way to do it. That suspension compared to mine with my super tall shocks. Wow. Look at these. Anti-sway bars. Carbon fiber. I love that look. Man. Like just drooling like crazy here. So again, Sen is here. These guys are showing off all their stuff. We can look at one of the chassis here underneath. They've got a pretty cool setup. And they've actually got this servo set up in a really cool way where it can 4-steer with one servo mounted in here. So that's really cool if you look inside. Look at that aluminum bottom plate. This one's got upgrades on it. The aluminum hexes here. And they're showing off the drive on the inside there. The diffs. Metal gear. I like it. It's the Hyperlube. Look at the mounting points even that they've added here. But they're actually running on these dual shocks, so you've got extra spots up here to run the dual shock per axle. So each axle has 4 shocks on them when they come out of the box. But looks really good. Motor, transmission in here. Now it's not having the spur on this one. Somebody, yeah, who's saying that? Lewis LP, yeah, you'd leave broke if you were here. I know, right? I brought some of mine to either trade or sell, possibly. It'll make me feel better about stuff I buy. Oh, look at the Saigon shaker. I missed that earlier. Check that out. So yeah, this is again the Centaur C1. It's really cool that people are going to be able to go in store and walk out with something that they could actually race because it's solid axle. But you can see the suspension in here. But yeah, so the servo mounts up underneath, and they've got a setup that you can add on if you do 4-steer on your rear axles. You just put a rod on there, one servo will go 4-steer. Some people will like that, others will want to do a second servo just because they can then set the rate for the rear steer. So if you don't want to go full steer, you'd be a little bit easier to control. If you go full rear steer matching that front, that thing whips around so fast. So like on mine, I have a separate servo on my rear steer to dial it in separate. And I can switch it on off through my controller. Megalodon 3D printed hard body. So cool. My setup's over here. Show you how cramped I am. We put up the Venom sign in this. We left our stuff and tucked under the table here yesterday. But this is my little table. Got my huge cow RC mat, my video rig. We're doing it out this time for the video. Instead of my other camera, which is in my bag that I normally shoot my stuff on, I brought the big boy. But I got GoPro too. So yeah, a little bit nicer setup. This is my coffee for the morning. I didn't grab coffee. So this is a custom, somebody's asking what's the blue body, steel chassis based on the SMT-10. These set you back about $350 just for the chassis. Might be $400. I don't remember exactly what he's doing it for. I'd done it off a trade for a truck that he wanted. So that's my son of a digger. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try and sell or trade it, or if I'm gonna try and rebuild it. Gotta decide. It's a beautiful chassis though. But the course is really cool. Even the retros have to go through the foam pits, and they're so narrow. And they've got a secondary mud pit that they pull out for the finish. And so it's super tight because you come down this, and you gotta like hard cut and then go into that really tight mud pit that you barely fit in. It'll flip you on your lid if your wheel catches on it on the sides. It'll roll you right over. It's the equalizer. Except like Matt Stoltz yesterday was like zip, zip, full speed and in and out. I was like, holy crap. So yeah, starting gate, down, hit the jump, come through here. The longer trucks that don't have rear steer have a real hard time making this Z corner here because it's so tight. Like even my grandma digger doesn't really make it. I have to hit reverse in order to line up. I know my buddy Josh was having trouble with his as well. He has a USA 1 with the extended CPE chassis. But yeah, guys, what do you think? We'll go live later when it's actually running. You can see down here too, they've got a little drift course set up for people to try drifting. Hobbytown's got a cool drift track here in Newport News. You can see everybody set up. Freestyle RC back there, Sen. Got the Saunders, Ethan and his dad are set up over there with Mike Eaton and the ZRP Michigan guys. Maryland's over here. So a lot of the Richmond crew hanging out over here. Tell you what, they run this thing like a machine too.
This is brand new.
They've got announcers that run the whole thing, keep us on time, because us guys are, you know, we're slow. We don't keep things running. We just are having too much fun, but they keep us on time and on schedule and moving. Here we got some sponsor cards. Venom, Boca Bearing, Proline, SMC, Fat Cat Customs. A lot of these bodies you're seeing out here, guys, the wrapping is done by Fat Cat Customs. That Bad News, it Travels Fast. Mine, I've got the Metal Militia, the Northern Nightmare. Several of those are from him. My grandma digger, this new one. It's actually still got the sticker on it. Fat Cat. You can see it on the front windshield. But he does a lot of wraps so he can get these custom bodies. Check out this Godzilla here. Matthew Hall's new build. These ones are cool. They're the old school. There's the Vet somewhere. Where's the Corvette? There it is, the Monster Vet. The Super Pete actually signed as well. Bull Gear says its headquarters in Newport News. Yeah, man. You need to go to the Hobby Town there. It's right by the airport. Almost across the street, man. They got the drift course. So if you fly into Newport News, I think they call it the Williamsburg Airport. Anyway, so this is a show and shine. Everybody's got their trucks out, trying to make them look super sexy or super tough. I go for super tough because that just means I leave it dirty. Ian Nelson, how late is the show open? They're going to run until 6 today, and 9 to 6, and 9 to 6 tomorrow as well. So if anybody wants to come check it out. Bull Gear says he's been to that one. Yeah, the Trax ones, man. So most of those are based on the Kyosho Blizzard. And the top qualifier yesterday was actually the new one. That's the dual motor Blizzard versus the older ones, the single motor. I know some people have differing opinions on which they like better, but the dual motor looked, I drove it yesterday, it handled really cool, so I'll be probably buying one of those. Don't tell my wife. I don't think she watches these videos anyway, but I know some of the people that work with her do, so you guys hush. There's no spending going on here, I promise. Yeah, but Mike's over here doing the drift right now. Let's go check it out. Tight little course. Oh, Conage. This floor, actually, you could be drifting monster trucks out here. Did they drift it? I'm sure, man. Get one of those Cent out here and do drifting with it. Nice. Very cool. So what are you doing? There's a competition. How long do they have to do the most laps? So do you have a transponder in it? Oh, okay. So what's the competition for? Oh, sweet, $50 gift card. I have to get in on this. Is there any for like most crashes? Is there any car bodies for the X-Max? I don't actually see any X-Maxes here this time. I know there's some that come out to the Digger's Dungeon, but I don't see any. And here, check this out too. So the Freestyle Pro Cs, they've made this cool like acrylic body for it, and when the light hits it, it just looks super cool. You can get that underneath your body in there, give it a little bit of support. These guys are always innovating. It's the coolest thing. Look at that Titan standing in there, man. Solid axle, fifth scale, electric beast of a truck. Well, this Bigfoot's showing its innards. A motor in there. All right, guys, so that's it for now. This carpet that they've got down here, you step on it, it feels like you're stepping on something and breaking it. There's like air bubbles in it. I just thought I crushed a car, and I didn't. But it does this like crackle pop thing going on. But anyway, we'll be back later when there's actual racing going on. But that's it here from the Solid Showdown. We'll catch you guys a little bit later on. Oh, crap, I stepped on it again. See you guys.